What is up, guys? This is your Crown showcasing yet another build in Harvest League, and it is an Ascendant mana based attack character. The reason I made this character is because I enchanted my helmet, Mind of the Council, with the Power Siphon damage enchantment in Uberlab and decided to run this build. This build scales a lot of mana. Every single piece of gear has mana, including our weapon, which is just a Eldercraft weapon with lightning damage, attack speed, and mana. And we have the trigger targeted spell when you use a skill to trigger some quality of life spells like Curse, our Golem, and a Wave of Conviction for lightning exposure. The build scales with mana because Mind of the Council says that attack skills have added lightning damage equal to 6% of maximum mana. The more we scale mana, the more damage we get. With the shield, Manastorm, when we cast a spell, we sacrifice all mana to gain added maximum lightning damage, equal to 25% of the sacrificed mana. Things which are spells like Blood Rage and Arcane Cloak serve the build very nicely. When we cast Blood Rage, for example, we will get the damage bonus, giving us a lot of flat lightning damage to our attack skill. Defensively, we're running Mind over Matter. With this Cloak of Defiance, we get that for free. We don't have to access it in the tree, and this also gives us a lot of mana as well. Arcane Cloak itself, which is a spell, grants us a shield which takes damage before our life, and it also grants us some lightning damage equal to the amount of mana spent from the skill. So we can cast that and it will trigger Manastorm effects as well, giving us some damage. Since we're scaling a lot of mana, it would be very weird not to take advantage of Omeo Khan, which is grants us dodge and attack dodge and spell dodge based on our mana. This brings us up to 60% attack and 50% spell dodge. Now the build is only level 76. I have some cluster jewels that I plan to go into that will cap this out. Every single piece of gear is catered towards mana. We have Aziri's Foible, which is I think the best slot for mana based characters because it grants us a lot. It grants us mana regen, some flat mana, and some percentage mana. I have Anointed Crusader, which is one of the nodes that gives us the Transfiguration passive, which scales our damage based on our percentage mana. Since we're also tight on mana, we don't want to reserve any mana. We are running an Essence Worm, which means that we can reserve one of the big auras like Wrath or summon Skitterbots or anything else onto this ring, and it will cost nothing. And we just have Precision and Clarity reserved on our mana. We still have around 5,000 mana unreserved, which will scale our damage. We are also a crit based build, so I'm running a Diamond Ring, and we're taking a lot of the crit nodes in the tree for wand attacks. Spell damage wise, we can scale spell damage, but it's not really that important in the grand scheme of things, but it's a nice bit of damage to have since wands have implicit spell damage and our shield has spell damage as well. So we are taking all the mana nodes that are sort of efficient for us. We're converting the life nodes here into mana using Healthy Mind. We are dodge based characters, so we're taking Phase Acro and Acrobatics. We are an Ascendant, which have not fully ascended yet. I'm going with Pathfinder, but the other one should be Inquisitor for some elemental ailment immunity and some more damage. To top things off, I will finish the build by getting Point Blank, which is 30% more damage when we're close to a target, and Wind Dancer for a bit more defense. Since we're dodging and evading and blinding enemies, we will benefit from this node very much with a 20% less damage taken. In terms of regen, a lot of mana regen because we're running Clarity Watches Eye with the mana recovery rate. We're running Clarity, and we are running Agnostic, which says that while we're not on full life, let's say when we take damage, we sacrifice 20% of mana to recover the same amount of life. So that's why I'm not running any life flask. Our regen is entirely based on some life leech and the Enduring Divine Mana flask here, which will give us some regeneration. Because this stacks, we can spam it as much as we want and the effects will continue. So we can spam this a few times because it's 42 charges and it consumes 8 charges, so we have about 5 uses. And since we have Pathfinder, that's probably a bit better than what we normally get. We probably get a lot of use out of this, and we'll probably never run out of it in maps. I can probably quality that as well actually, but this is just the builds in its initial stages. None of the flasks are qualityed. Gems are not max level 14 power siphon, non-qualityed. No clear skill yet. I'm just running a 5 link at the moment. So that's the build in action. I will showcase it. We also have Fortify here. I'll showcase it in a tier 6 map. Here we go. Okay, we can activate Blood Rage. That will trigger the effects.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
So we should have a better uptime on Arcane Cloak once it's leveled up, because we'll get the increased duration for it. And we have somewhere in the tree the note that says whenever you use a guard skill, which is guard skills like Arcane Cloak, Immortal Call, etc., we recover 20% of mana over 1 second. So that's a hefty bit of recovery for little investment. So we're running Fork in the main skills setup, and that has helped with the clear tremendously. For single target damage, I've decided to run Barrage support, and that seems to work very nice. So we swap to single target setup. We're still on a 5 link, mind you. And we don't have point blank yet, so that's an extra 30% more damage. Onslaught feels really nice in the build. We're supposed to get on that side, not sure how. Another spell that we can use to trigger the Manastorm effect is Flame Dash. I just have that there as an emergency in case we need a different way to activate it. If our guard skill is on cooldown, and if my fingers can't reach my Blood Rage key, which is on T, then Flame Dash is a good trigger as well. That's the gist of the build, guys. My first ever mana based character. I think I have made a mana based totem character before, but not an attack based skill. Defensive wise, you can see that our life isn't really dropping, except for that instance when I didn't spend my mana flask, because of the guard skill, Arcane Cloak, and because of Agnostic. Alright, hope you guys enjoy that. That's just another build that I've decided to follow through with because of this enchantment. Power Siphon, 40% more damage. Hope you guys enjoy that, and thanks for watching.